Hi Scott, we have been asked to research and discuss the different legislation laws and to describe what they mean, also to find out how these laws impact on various recruitment and selection activities.
Okay, let's help each other out so we both can understand each law and what it means.
The Equality Act 2010 legally protects people from discrimination in the workplace and in wider society. It replaced previous anti-discrimination laws with a single act, making the law easier to understand and strengthening protection in some situations.
Thanks, Jessica. I now understand the Equality Act 2010. Do you know what the national minimum wage is and means?
No, I don't. Could you tell me?
Of course. The National Minimum Wage Act 1998 creates a minimum wage across the United Kingdom, currently $6.50 per hour for workers aged 21, $5.13 per hour for workers aged 18-20. This ensures that companies pay their workers the legal amount so that the workers are earning enough money that their job is worth. It stops employers paying a poor wage.
Interesting. I have always wondered what the minimum wage for my age is. Would you like me to tell you about the Data Protection Act 1998?
Yes, please.
The Data Protection Act 1998 is an act of Parliament of the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland which defines UK law on the processing of data on identifiable living people. It is the main piece of legislation that governs the protection of personal data in the UK.
Great. I am now starting to get a good understanding of the legislation laws.
There is another law which is called the Rehabilitation of Offenders Act 1974. Do you know what this means?
Yes, I do. The Rehabilitation of Offenders Act 1974 of the UK Parliament enables some criminal convictions to be ignored after a rehabilitation period. Its purpose is that people do not have a lifelong blot on their records because of a relatively minor offense in their past.
I never knew that. How interesting.
Indeed.
The last law we have been asked to research is called the Safeguarding Vulnerable Groups Act 2004.
Tell me more.
The Safeguarding Vulnerable Groups legislation came about as a result of the recommendations of the Bickford Inquiry following the Sahel murders. The Safeguarding Vulnerable Groups Order 2007 aims to prevent unsuitable people from working either paid or unpaid with children or vulnerable adults. It does this by vetting all those who wish to do such work, vulnerable groups, and barring those where the information shows they pose a risk of harm.